Sierra Tishgart, senior editor of Grub Street, New York Magazine's food blog. I'm here at Studio 57, home of CBS This Morning's The Dish, with Jean-Paul Bourgeois, the chef of Blue Smoke and Porchlight in New York City. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. This is great.
Thank you for being here. So the Big Apple Barbecue Block Party is coming up on June 13th and 14th.
Most certainly is.
Yes,
yeah.
and you're a pitmaster. What does this tradition mean to you?
Man, it just means 13 great years of celebrating barbecue with some of the best barbecue pit masters in the country. And I, for one, like to consider myself a pit boss because masters claim to know everything, and I certainly do not. But I'm happy to be around such great company.
And what will you be cooking?
We're going to do pork spare ribs and pickled peppers.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. And you're originally from Louisiana.
That is, the heart of Cajun country.
So how do you think New York's barbecue scene compares to down south right now?
Well, I tell you what, after Memphis in May and the Shed out of Mississippi won Memphis in May, I think they're making a lot of big improvements. But at Louisiana, we just have a rich history in smoking meats, and I think that has some great parallels with barbecue, and which is why I was so attracted to the idea of working at Blue Smoke.
Yes, definitely. And I think there's so many new great barbecue restaurants.
Absolutely. I mean, even in New York, we're really developing our own barbecue scene. I mean, my man Will Durney and Red Hook, I mean, he's doing some unbelievable things and just growing this rich history. And at Blue Smoke, we're trying to do our own thing as well, and it's really fun and really exciting.
And something else that's new in New York is there are all these Tex-Mex restaurants, which haven't been received too well by critics. Right. So I'm wondering, what are the challenges of bringing a regional specialty to a city like New York?
Well, I think you can look back at Blue Smoke 13 years ago, and they were some challenges with a lot of New Yorkers haven't seen like real pit barbecue. But as you can see, 13 years later, the scene has definitely changed. So although they may be hitting some rough spots in the whole Tex-Mex world right now, they're going to make a comeback, and people are going to continue to grow that brand.
Oh, that's good. Love me some queso.
Tell you what, me too.
And you have a bacon cheeseburger on the menu at Blue Smoke, and
That's
also
right.
at Porchlight, a bison burger.
Right, the double trouble. Yeah.
So can you talk about, for home cooks this summer, how can they nail making a burger?
Well, for me, there's two types of burgers. There's one that you take temps on that are like 7 ounces, 8 ounces. You can cook medium rare. Then the other one, like the bison burger at Blue Smoke, bison burger at Porchlight, is more of a griddle style where it's medium, mid-well, plus. And there's two different types of burgers. So it's really kind of where you want to go. And the grill is great for cooking those medium rares. And the skillet, a cast iron skillet, is great for cooking those griddle style hamburgers.
Yes. And why did you choose bison?
Because I believe it to be America's real red meat. I mean, cattle were brought in by the French and the Spanish, and the American buffalo really is stood the test of time throughout the colonization of the Americas, and now it's kind of making a comeback in a really big way, and it's healthier for you, actually.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Some news this week that broke was that Shake Shack might be unveiling a chicken sandwich. People were quite excited about that.
Me too.
So if you had to say to Danny Meyer, who you work with, I'd like to add something to Shake Shack's menu, what would you want to contribute? Wow,
what a great question. I mean, the fried chicken would be great, but some type of like, he does the dogs and stuff, the hot dogs. I want to really do this great smoked sausage, maybe an andouille, maybe like a tasso or a dirty dog or something like that, which I think would be a fun collaboration.
That sounds wonderful.
Right.
So what do we have here?
Well, this is powdered sugar beignets and coconut layer cake, and beignets are really a classic dish eaten in New Orleans and all around Louisiana. A lot of times with coffee. We serve ours at Blue Smoke with like a chicory coffee on glaze, like dipping sauce. So they always come out fresh and warm, and they're just pillowy deliciousness, right there on the plate.
I think we should dig right in.
Sure.
Good.
And don't be afraid of getting it all over the place, because that's kind of the fun about it, right?
It's what the beard's for.
Yeah, it's a filter.
Catch all the sugar. It's been so nice to chat with you, Jean-Paul. Thank you. And for those interested in attending the Big Apple Barbecue Block Party, I know I do, it's on June 13th and 14th, and tickets are on sale now.